Finally. Okay. What's up, Stans? This is John here. Wow, that was a lot of technical difficulties that I was trying to overcome. So, welcome to my second live stream. Third, if you count the first one I did, that was kind of just me throwing it out there. But I'd like to cover a few subjects today. Of course, you see the title there to the live. We're going to be talking about some hot comebacks, new K-pop stands, some of the stuff that we go through as far as kind of focusing on international K-pop fan woes. And I'm going to do a live reaction where if we can get a live reaction to Treasure, we're going to do that one. I'm not sure if it's up yet. But just a couple of channel updates. Congratulations, we made it. We're at 300 subscribers. Yay. I'm super excited about that. And some new series. We're going to be dropped 21, last week. I found out that it was just a song for a commercial for a cell phone ad, but it was still fun to react to anyway. So we started from the beginning. We're going to start from the beginning, and we're going to do just like everybody else, go through all of their discography all the way up until we run out of songs. So that's going to be really exciting. The first one was really playful and everything. We'll see how the second one is. I enjoyed it. Shiny is another one. We're starting a new series. A lot of the members in there kind of broke off and did their own thing and everything, and there's a lot of talent in that group, so that was very fun to react to them. So I had a great time reacting to them. They were really cool. We did some Stray Kids. I did Stray Kids earlier this week, and surprise, surprise, my mom actually likes the song Backdoor. She's never really heard K-pop before. Not before I had to drive her all the way from where she was living to where I'm living now, and it was basically a 3-day trip, and I played nothing but K-pop throughout the entire thing. So she got exposed to K-pop that way. And she said she liked it. So she likes, she says she likes K-pop. It's kind of like upbeat and everything, so she really liked it. So I like this, she likes it, and then sometimes she checks out the channel, so I have to watch what I have to say sometimes. So kind of a bummer, but that's, okay. So we're going to be kind of talking about some hot comebacks that happened, some ones that I enjoy, comebacks that I enjoyed, and we're going to listen to a few. And we're going to talk about them and everything. We're just going to have some fun. That's all we're going to do here on this stream. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. So, as I've got, when I started the channel and I'm starting to do live streams, I figured I'd have enough monitors. Those have seen my videos before. I talk about how I got like 3 monitors. So sometimes you'll see me looking off to the left, looking off to the right, because I have 3 monitors in front of me. I thought that would be more than enough to do what I want to do in live streams, but I need to get more monitors because I don't have enough monitors. I'll keep looking over here. I want to try to make this one smaller over here and this one smaller over there, and it's just I need more monitors to put screens. So maybe I might get a 4th one. Who knows? That will be fun. Anyway, so first things first. One group that I ran into the other day, or last week when I was reacting to some comebacks, is a band I've never heard of before, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of them either. They're Void, called Void. I know they have a few albums, a few songs out before this latest comeback, but I really enjoyed their last comeback. I mean, it was really fun. I am I kind of didn't like grow up on rock music, but that's what I really cut my teeth on as far as with music and everything. So I was a big Metallica fan, big Dream Theater fan and all that kind of stuff like that. And I really got into rock music, and I started learning the guitar and all that stuff. So when I saw this band, I was kind of excited to see what they can what they can put forth, and the kind of music they can do. And I was really impressed with what they put out. I'm trying to find the file. I was really impressed by what they put out. I really enjoyed their songs. So I did react to it, and I gave a good reaction to it. I even went back and listened to it again, and I enjoyed it. So I want to see what you guys think about it here, as I try not to blast you guys' eardrums out as I play this video.
I could be the king of the sun, but I fall into the dark. I've lost my dreams in this town, but I met you in the dirty world. When you feel so lonely, and when you start crying in my hand, well, when I'm now wild, I sinking now, so don't leave us survival. Call me desperate, can you shut up to me? You are not alone. 한가를 잃어버린 걸 그러긴 미치로만 여기서 끝이 아니야도 forever. 하늘을 가리버린 걸 지금의 난 sunshine it out, shine it out. I'm gonna move on you another one in my world. From now on we'll get the punishment for the sacrifice. At my word, I've seen this song for you that you'll never love. Live care, I wanna win in my time. I save you, you're not love. 한가를 잃어버린 걸 그러긴 미치로만 여기서 끝이 아니야도 forever. 하늘을 가리버린 걸 지금의 난 sunshine it out, shine it out. I'm gonna move on you another love.
I hope that didn't just screw that up. I think that just screwed that up. That just screwed that up. I hate technology. I really do sometimes. Let's get it back. I don't know what the hell just happened. See, I don't have enough monitors. I'm shrinking stuff down and I'm raising stuff up. I just don't have enough monitors. I'm going to get the hang of it. It's growing pains of a new channel. That's what it is. Growing pains. In about a couple of weeks, I'll be a super pro at that. I even lost my little chat bar over here. Oh, there it is. Kind of reminds you of J-pop, except it's more rock. Yeah, I have not gotten into J-pop yet. I just have not. My brother talked about a band called Baby Metal, and he kind of played a little bit of him, and I kind of liked it a little. We kind of likened it to Dreamcatcher. By the way, so Dreamcatcher not winning at all. This cycle is sad, as you can tell in the music shows. You're not seeing Boca being performed anymore. It's now for the next round of songs being pushed through. I don't know what it's going to take for them to win. It's the video froze at the end, but I could still hear your voice. Yeah, just growing pains of technology. Let me know when it comes back, if it ever comes back. Have some instrumental stuff going. Yeah, I have not listened to anything else, and I kind of want to react to it. So, but when I first heard the song, I liked it because it had like a truly gritty rock like feel, and it was good. Let's see if I can get the rest of the song back. Jesus Christ. No, it's still on mute. It's playing this other stuff I didn't want to play. Let's see if I eject it out of this slot and then play it. Nope, still not doing it. Let's do this. Do that. Nope, still not doing it. Go to the master. Nope. It is so weird that it's not inputting at all. What if I slide it over on the other side? Let's do it that. See if that. Yeah, there it goes. There, I got sound. Let's go to the part of it. In case you guys didn't know, that's not that easy to do. It's got some hammer-ons and pull-offs. I wish I could play like that. Yeah, how about that for Rocket Your Face? Who's Ms. Slide that over here so I can see it. Miserable by, how do you even say that? Gak Tick is an MV I recommend for a Japanese artist. I wish I could play it on here, but I'm really afraid of Japanese videos and stuff like that because I'm afraid like the copyright boogeyman is going to come for me. Seeing as though I was trying to be fancy and use this program that I used to mix the last video, I'm just going to go lo-fi. I'm just going to go to the old standby YouTube. If I'm going to play anything else. Okay. So if I play anything else, I'll just play it off YouTube. Anyway, so the another thing I wanted to talk about is, with international fans or fans like me who, we don't speak Korean. We're over here in the States. And K-pop is kind of catching on. I don't know how far it's going to go to as far as catching on, because it's been like a slow burn, seems like, for years and years and years, way before I got into it. Some of the things I wish that they would do to kind of appeal more to international fans. This is like, especially now with the age of the thing that shall not be named. There's lots of content on YouTube and everything, because our artists are not doing concerts. Our artists are, they're performing in front of mostly empty studios and things like that. And for the industry's unwillingness to really do online concerts, which they use the excuse of only really big labels could do online concerts, and smaller labels kind of lose money when they do online concerts. I really don't understand the math in that, because it can't cost that much money to do an online concert. You do music, you send them on music shows and things like that, and you send sets with them, or you send, artwork or digitals or whatever to them on these music shows. But to put together a small online concert that people would pay to stream, I think people would pay to stream it, and I think international fans would pay to stream it too. It's something that I just don't understand why they don't really get behind, especially now when we don't know when we're ever going to see any large concerts or any mass gatherings or anything else like that. We don't know when that's going to happen. So, it's stalling their growth, because of the simple fact is that they got a lot of content out there, as far as in Korea, where the artists go on variety shows and things like that. And I have a Korea on-demand subscription, and I'd love to watch all the variety shows that the people are on, but there's no option for subtitles at all. None. And that's something I just don't understand, because, we have Spanish subtitles, and I'm pretty sure, Spanish people, watch a lot of U.S. programming. So we have SAP, where, Spanish audio, and everything else like that. A lot of the world speaks English. A lot of the world kind of understands English. If you really wanted to get into, or getting an international base, or getting an international appeal, international fans would watch variety shows and things with their artists or their favorite groups that they stand or on, if they can understand the variety shows. You have to wait for somebody to transcribe the variety show, post it on YouTube. It lasts for about maybe a couple of weeks before it gets taken down, because it gets copyright blocked. And then they rotate to a different language or something like that. It's frustrating, because especially now, with limited amount of people to be able to consume, or limited ways for people to consume the content, and now you're switching to, I watched it twice, a YouTube video the other day of them potting plants. We're that starved for content, and the artists really can't do much, that we're watching them pot plants, and we're watching them, backstage at, music shows, whatever, just eating and messing around and stuff like that. It's imperative, if they really want to expand their base and expand the international fans all over the world, is you got to start acting like international fans are going to want to consume the same things that K-pop fans or Korean fans want to consume. They see their artists on variety shows. That's what really got me into K-pop and everything else like that, is because of the fact that you can consume your artist in so many different ways, that you can see the other side of them. You can understand like who they are. Like an American artist, we know very little about them. They kind of show up on a video, they're doing this, that, whatever. The only other thing you really know about any kind of American artist is if they're in the tabloids, or if they do something effed up, or if they so happen to go on a late night show once in a blue moon. They might talk a little bit, but primarily they're performing, and you don't really learn a lot about them. You don't have a lot of content to consume. At least I haven't seen it. But with K-pop artists, there's a lot of content to consume. But if it's not on YouTube, it's not geared towards us because it's not subtitled, so we don't know what's going on. So we really can't enjoy it. So that's one of our international woes, or at least that I have experienced as a new K-pop stan, is the fact that I would love to watch my favorites on award shows. I can't even understand what's going on. Not to mention, another thing is it's hard to find. Well, sometimes it's hard to find the artists on streaming platforms, like at least some of the ones that I use. You might find them on Spotify or find them here, but I was looking for Void on Google Play. They're not on there. They're nowhere to be found. So if I wanted to listen to them, I guess I would have to get a Spotify or whatever else like that, but I'm not going to pay for another music subscription if Google Play has gotten me 99% of my music and I just can't find those couple of artists. A lot of times that gets frustrating, that I can't find Me Gusta 2 from GFriend on Google Play. I can only find the instrumental version. There is no regular version of them singing it. Now, there might be a reason behind that. I don't know. But, I just, I can't find it on there. So that's really kind of frustrating and annoying. I've learned from a lot of Koreans as a result, so that's one positive thing, at least. Yeah, I've learned a lot of Korean. Not enough to be fluent, because I frequently post videos, and you guys are great because you guys see if when I post videos and I try to put the titles in Korean, so they're easily searchable, because about 50%, 58% of my viewers are in South Korea, so I want to try to make the videos more searchable, more viewable, and they see that I might misspell something or put the wrong thing on there because I'm using Google Translate, and it's just not translating right, and they correct me, and I'm able to kind of copy and paste and put it on there, and I appreciate all the corrections and everything on properly posting Korean. Even how to space the names and everything is been a struggle. So Yang, which is somebody who I've reacted to a couple of times, I don't know whether to put the SO and then the H, or the SOH and the YNG. I kind of put it together. I've separated it, but people pointing out that it goes this way. I think they said SOH YAN SOH space YANG. I think that's the last time somebody said it. But I just, to kind of remove all doubt and to make it easier, I just put it together. But there's another, as I go lo-fi, another one that I really like. I like these ladies. I think that they give me a bit of a kind of an Itzy vibe, and I think I said that in the reaction. But I like their song, and it's catchy. And we're gonna watch half of a commercial, and we're gonna skip past it. But I really like this song. It's catchy. It's upbeat. And I want to make sure. The group is Lunar Solar. Yeah. It's like they give me an Itzy slash Idol vibe. Except, you know, Itzy's, they got a whole lot more production going on in their videos. That dance could be a little better. Okay, so you got to explain to me. You got to explain to me what a sh showl is, because somebody else used that term, and I don't know what that is. So you have to explain to me what that is, because I don't know what that is. If that is that more like just reacting to, or just listening to guy groups, or I don't know. You have to tell me what that is, because I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Really? Why do they call you guys that? Yeah, why do they call you guys that? That is... What's up, Hector? Hector is like... Man, I love that dude. He's always here, supporting and everything, and helping me out and correcting me and stuff like that. I really appreciate the people who one of the first the first peoples that that follow the channel and everything, because we're small and everything, and maybe eventually we might grow to be a big channel and everything. I have fun doing this, talking about stuff, and there's few people in the comment. I recognize them. I try to get to everybody's comments, but it's getting like more increasingly hard because they're kind of building up. But I want to get to everybody's comments, and I see, like, I recognize the names of certain people on there that show up and give me hints and tips and things to react to next, and helping me out about what this is and what that is, and I appreciate that, because when I first started this, a lot of people were like, hey, aren't you afraid you're gonna get some hate? And I haven't gotten any hate. I think I got one bad comment a while back, and that was it. But other than that, it's been all supportive, and and learning new things and not knowing a lot of things has been, it's kind of intimidating, because you don't want to get on here and say something stupid, and then people are like, some people could be really cruel, and they can be like, you're an idiot. But I really appreciate the support and everything that I get from people who help me out. Yeah, Hector helps me out a lot out with the Luniverse, because the Luniverse is a vast and complex world, which I was supposed to drop a Luna reaction today, but I kind of got tied up into some stuff that I was helping my mom about. But I am going to do that Luna video and drop it. If I don't drop it, if I don't record it tonight after I'm off of here, I'll definitely record it tomorrow. I also have another reaction to do. I was supposed to do another Super M reaction, so I'm going to do that one as well, and another So Yang reaction. So I'll make sure I'll get to all of those and get those out there and everything. But I want to know what you guys think about this group here. I know that they've been around for a while, but I really like this song, and it doesn't get. I think it's only got 4,000 views, but this is a good song. It's got a summertime feel, even though summer's over. But it's summer somewhere. I mean, this has got to be like the cheapest video ever made, and I still think it's hot. You're right, it's chill. It's just a chill song, that's all. Nothing in your face, it's just... And they're eating Chicago deep dish pizza. What's not to like about that? And it's going to be really dated if you go back and listen to this video, like, in the future, and seeing that they're wearing the masks for the thing that shall not be named. You're going to be like, why is everybody wearing a mask? And this part here, this dude just breaks it down. Or it might be a girl. Who knows? I mean, what's not to love about it? Come on. Come on. All right, so... let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the treasure reaction. I think I have it up. I think I might have it up. I think I have it up. Spam. Oh, before I get into the treasure reaction, for you guys haven't checked out the Fromis 9 reaction that I did, you'll notice there's a point in that video where I just don't blink. When I was going back and I was editing it, I was literally counting. I'm like, John, you haven't blinked in like maybe a minute or a minute and a half. I was just like totally, my pupils, you could actually hear my pupils dilate because the colors in that video were so bright and so clear. It was crazy. I mean, I really liked the song, and I didn't expect to like the song because I don't know anything about Fromis 9, but I was thoroughly impressed by the visuals that I saw, and I like the song. I love the song too as well. I liked it. Yeah, that's one thing, and I don't mean to get like trying to stay away from political stuff. But one of the things I did notice is the reason why the things that we struggle so much in this country trying to get the thing that shall not be named under control is that we, in the States, wearing a mask was just so out there. But over in Asia, it's, they're just used to it. So it's like they sometimes they'll wear it. I guess even if they're going to be in big crowds, it's like a hygienic thing to do. So when the thing that shall not be named hit, they're like, hey, everybody wear masks. I guess it was easier for them to just do it because it was something that they've done before in the past. So it was less taboo. Say it over here and everybody gets all up in arms, but I know where I live, everybody wears one and it makes you feel comfortable when you go out and you put one on. You're like, am I the only idiot wearing one? When you go out and everybody else is wearing one, you're like, okay, cool, we're all good. It's just more accepting and more inviting when you see everybody else doing it. And I think that's when in Asia, it's not really that bit of a far-fetched thing for them to wear masks. It was easy for them to do that. So I definitely plan on checking out other or older Fromis 9 songs. I'm definitely going to do that. I might have to take some heart medicine first before I do it, because if all their other videos was like that one, it was definitely heart-stopping visuals. Let's just put it that way. It was so bright, so color, so crisp, so clear, so visually appealing with everything. It's like I was watching it on glass, and it was really aesthetically pleasing. All right, so we got the Treasure up. So let's see what Treasure has got in store for us. Song I Love You. So let's do this. Make sure our levels are good. And let's get to reacting to this song. Rule. No subtitles. Not for the first listen. I'm getting ready to say something because I just backed it up. What's with the stickers? It looks like a fourth grader girl's notebook. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but at least he's smiling and everything. I guess it's part of the thing. So it's playful. It's fun. Let's have some fun. No, that looks pretty cool. Alright, so I'm a little confused. I'm trying to remember, because I've watched Treasure before, and I don't remember there being that many people in it. So I'm a little confused. I like the bass. Then as soon as I said it, they went away from it. I'd say I like that. I like the dance there because it's tribal. It's kind of tribal. That's the feel I get from it in that dance move. And I always love when when groups and dancers kind of enact a little bit of tribal music or tribal dance in a tribal beat. All right, that's a club feel. The build. That sounds like a different beat, completely different. Okay, so that was Treasure. What do I think about the song? I like the tribal dance parts. The chorus is not growing on me. I think that if I heard it again, it'll grow on me. It's just different. It sounds a little confused and clunky, but I'm pretty sure if I heard it again and a couple more times, it'll get less clunky sounding to me. But they changed beats like 3 different times in that song, and you know, each beat was good, and I kind of like the last one right after they did the club build up, you know, the and then they dropped it. But the song style switch reminds me of Big Bang. So this is where you guys skewer me in the comments. I have not listened to any Big Bang. It's coming. I can only have so many series at one time. I don't want to overwhelm. So I'll definitely get to Big Bang because they're the ones that were in the video with 21, the lollipop that I did. So people were like, "Yeah, you need to react to a Big Bang too." So I'm like, okay, I will. But I think I got with 21 and Shiny and G-Friend and doing So Yang and doing Monster X. Yeah, that's at least, like, I don't know if my hands are showing up. That's like 6 series that I'm doing so far. So I'm going to get to them. Plus the fact that I'm not going anywhere, so I have plenty of time to do it. But I would have to say that the song has potential, and I'll probably listen to it again. But I was not a fan of the chorus the first time I heard it, and that's okay. You know, everybody understands that when you hear a song for the first time, sometimes you're gonna love it, and then when you hear a song for the first time, you're gonna go, I don't know how I feel about it, and then you're gonna hear it again, and you're like, okay, that's okay. When I did a reaction to Twice As More and More English version, I had to be honest. It was hard for me to listen to it because I was so used to hearing the More and More in Korean that hearing it in English was a bit off for me, and I really couldn't get used to it. But it ended up on my playlist, and you know, I listened to it, and I think it's great. I think it's an awesome version and everything else like that. I think a couple of people, maybe 2, got really upset at me. I'm not sure. Trying to read context through comments can be difficult sometimes. I don't know if they, you know, put it all in caps, and I know you're yelling at me, but you know, it was hard to read if they were upset at the fact that I was maybe thinking that they shouldn't do English or they're really bad at English. They really did that English version well, so I can't hate on them at all. It just took a while for me to kind of listen to it. Like when I first heard Blackpink's Ice Cream, I was like, okay, I like a little bit more the second time, and then I kind of stopped. It kind of hit the threshold. Not Shy, when I first heard it, even in my reaction, I was trying to find things I liked about it, and it was something that told me I liked the song, and the song was good and listenable multiple times, but it just took me a second and a third listen to be like, okay, I like the song. And then actually seeing the live performance of it on the stage really kind of sold me in to say, okay, I like the song. You know, I like the song. It takes a couple of times, sometimes, to listen to songs to be like, hey, I like that. And then there are some that just blow you right off of the seat the first time you hear it. EXO's What Is Love. When I first heard that, I had to pick myself. I had to walk off away from the camera because I was so upset that nobody told me about EXO, and and just left me in the dark. So it's not a big. I'm not big on boy groups, but it isn't. But isn't this a debut? Usually debut songs have a tons of switch ups to try to stand out. I think they've had another song. I think they have had another song, and it was on award shows. I'm pretty sure. That's why I think that I thought that I had reacted to, or listened to them before, and I didn't remember that many people in the group. Or maybe I'm totally wrong. Because now that I'm kind of looking up, that's the only song that comes up. So now I'm going to be super confused because I'm going to think that I lost my mind. Because I swore I heard another song from them before. It looks like... Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was this song. This is a song that I heard before. So maybe there was a lot of people in the group. Now that I remember, because now I think it's like a wide shot, and there's like at least like 9 or 10 people in the group. So I kind of got that wrong. So, but anyway, this was something that I like to do. Kind of get on here, get live, talk about stuff, play some music. I did do a video where I took the not top 10. They're in no order, but just 10 songs that I think need to be on your playlist. I played 2 of those songs, actually 3 of those songs, during this thing here. And I think that those are new songs that should be on your playlist. T-Man, of course, Criminal is on there. I did put Not Shy on there because I felt like the slow burn. I had to give him props that song just kind of stuck in my head. I did put So Young's Stay on there, which is like an older song, but she's an amazing vocalist. I've reacted to her a couple of times, and she is just out of this world. And she's awesome. Of course, Dreamcatcher's Boca. I'm really kind of a little bit perturbed or whatever the fact that they didn't win their first win, but you know what? They're only getting better. So, I think that their next comeback is going to be fire like this one was, and pretty soon they're not going to be able to ignore them. So, I really appreciate you guys joining me for this live. Hanging out with me. I'm going to decide whether I'm going to cut it up and put some timestamps in it so that people, because I find out that people actually go back and watch the lives again and everything, and I really appreciate that. So I want to kind of put together a structured live show that we're talking about certain subjects and I'm covering certain things and we're listening to some music. What do you guys think I should do? You guys think I should do a live where we're just kind of playing music and vibing out? Because I'm thinking about that, and I want to know what you guys think about that. Because as we get more subscribers and more people, to the channel, and more people popping in on the lives, and then of course people watching after the lives, I'm going to put stuff out there that you guys want to see. So what do you guys think about that? You can leave it in the comments, or if you're fast enough, you can put it right down there on the live chat. Tell me guys what you think about just kind of, once I get the program working better, kind of just putting songs out, mixing songs and vibing, and just having some fun, listening to some K-pop music and talking about some K-pop things. So this has been cool. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that.